take over their own land from the British. Welcome to Ghana. Hope you visit.
My name is James from Ghana. Here we are signing for the Independence Act of Ghana. And this signifies fighting of our freedom during the colonial rule in Ghana here. Here is the act. This one signifies the freedom fighters in the country. This is
Welcome to our center. We sell African wares here, and we have the kente, the Kenya slippers, the bags and other stuffs. Come and shop with us. You'll be happy. And you're selling here bags, beads, everything. The handicrafts. Yes. I want to buy this. She's selling all of this. And how much is this? Oh, too much money. 80. Yes. Wow. Okay. Louisa. Well, we have to be outside the fence because they are dangerous.
So these antelopes we have here are called cobs, and we have various types of them. We have the white-eared cob, we have the Ugandan cob, and then these ones we have here are called the Kobus cob. The girls, and grinding was also a very integral part of the Shai culture.
What is grinding?
Using a stone to grind.
Okay. Oh.
These holes were created through the friction between the grinding stone and then the rock. They used to grind stuff like leaves into medicine, grind food items, other stuff that they used to. We were being trained on how to take care of.
Okay, it's a training to become a housewife.
Yes.
Correct, got it.
Yes, so that was how they were living
in
their various societies. And so people from the various Shai communities that were living up in the hills will all come here. And this was where they were trained. And we have these scattered here because as a lady you have to know how to do all these things, because to prepare food you have to grind. To prepare medicine, you had to grind. To prepare things that they used to decorate their bodies, and then things that they applied on their skin to protect them from the sun, you had to still grind. Yes, so it was very important.
We're here right now in Assin Manso. It's like an hour drive from Elmina Castle. It has a lot of history. It used to be a slave market, and there's a slave river here.
You welcome to Assin Manso. You can never take out Assin Manso because Assin basically means person in transit. So history has it that majority of the people that form the community are some of the captives who managed to escape. But because we did not know how to return to wherever we were captured, we formed part of this community. So in the discourse of the trade, Assin Manso was seen as one of the slave markets, and which have a slave river running through it. The whole area was used as a sacred forest, and no one is allowed to go through it. Not until 1998 when it was opened to the general public. Before it could be open, we have to change a door of no return at the Cape Coast Dungeon first.
Yes.
And we have 2 of our ancestors returning home in order to change that right house. So all the captives that died in here were buried everywhere here. So from the edge of the grass all the way to the river, it's a graveyard. So that is how you are coming through the gate. The gate looks very short. So you came in like this. Yes, unconsciously, you already paid your respect. It's not basically we don't want somebody who is so high, but somebody that have played a role who is not that person who have this commercial value on it. So we came across 2, and the family were willing and ready to give out the remains, and that is why we have them here. Okay, so we are at the slave river. Just like you can see, the river level is very down. We are in the dry season, and in the dry season in Ghana, almost all the river bodies will be drying up. But when we get to the wet season, it gets all the way to this level, and you can't even get closer. But now it is a different river for our brothers and sisters who are returning home. Because when they get over to this river, this is where they connect to the river. They are being healed in terms of touching the river. So they get over here, just immerse themselves totally in the river. Some will love to say their wishes in the river. So the river is just for them to do everything spiritual. I mean everything spiritual. In Assin Manso, we have captives that were brought all the way from Mali, from Ivory Coast, from Burkina Faso, and they were made to walk so many miles in chains and in shackles before getting to Assin Manso. Now, they sometimes spend 6 months on the journey to Assin Manso. Now, when they get to Assin Manso, almost all of them were so dirty, they are so tired, and they are so hungry. So when they go to the slave market, it was a market that they were giving something to eat, and it was a market that they were giving something to drink. And in the same market is where they were made to look attractive by taking them through their last bath. So after washing them in the river, that is when they smear them with palm oil and shea butter, just for them to look brighter. They take you through the auction stage. The auction stage is when our brothers and sisters were sold with things that are really not important. So with used clothes, tobacco, guns, gunpowder, and what have you, it is when an enslaved person is exchanged for. So after buying your slave, you need to have your identification on that person, which is your coding system, depending on the company that bought the enslaved person. So if the company that bought you have AAA as their brand, then they're going to put a metal in fire and they're going to use those AAA's brand on you as a source of identification. So it burns your skin and it will leave your skin with the mark that your merchant wanted to have on you. So it becomes so much painful. And after getting all this thing done in here, then they put the captives in chains and shackles again, and they make them walk to the Cape Coast dungeons. Because in those dungeons, Cape Coast, Elmina, and Fort Amsterdam, the slave ship is ready for them to carry them to the New World. The river in here, when the slavers came over and they saw the river, then they said to themselves that we're going to use this river to wash the captives, to make them look attractive, because everybody would love to buy something that looks good. So they clean them in here just for them to look attractive before selling them and taking them to the dungeons to wait for the slave ship. Over here is a process of healing. You have the chance to connect with your ancestors. You have the chance to ask your questions. You have the chance to ask for whatever you want from them. You have the chance to say your wishes. You have the chance to empower your generation. So it is all about prayer, prayer, prayer in whomever you believe in.
So this is the whole market area where the captives, after they take their last bath, go up and are being auctioned and branded as depends on their quality. Waterfalls is just about 2 hours drive from Accra in Ghana. Unfortunately, it's the dry season and there is no waterfalls today. If it rains hard during the dry season, there is a lot of water, but today we came, it's very dry, there's no rain. So after you go to the waterfall, you can go here to the umbrella rock, call it a sediment rock, like rock with layers. Nobody carved it, it's all natural.
This is a fertility rock. It's natural stone.
My knowledge that I learned today in this sacred place of Ichimkin Museum.
The reason